Today's word of the day is SIBOphobia, the intense fear of food, something I have developed recently after the horrors that I've had to witness on TikTok. Now, as much as I would love to do a nice little preamble here with some funny jokes and witty bits, I cannot do justice to just how strange this is until you actually see it. So we're just gonna kick it off with the Donut Daddy making a juicy Kahuna burger. We're about 3 seconds in, and I've already had about enough of the internet for today. There's a lot that just happened really fast, so I kind of want to break it down piece by piece, just to make sure we don't lose any of the essence of the video. So he slams it down, really puts a lot into that smack there. He's just making sure that is some thoroughly kneaded dough. Honestly, nothing too crazy there. This is something I do whenever I'm cooking. I just like to kind of thrust things towards me to make sure that they're at the proper distance away so that, you know, my limbs work. After a ton of quick cuts, he just slowly pulls it apart. The whole baking part happened really fast. We're not really focused on that. That's not what's important. It's about kneading the dough, not how long you put it in the oven or what temperature you set it to or anything. You know, the things that aren't really important when you're cooking. It's the form. It's the posture. It's the distance that the dough is away from you. That's really what's important. Oh, you know what? I respect this. This is a nice, genuine, realistic image of what cooking is. A lot of creators just show you things to make and then they leave you to clean up the mess. But the Donut Daddy here, he really makes sure that we know exactly what we're getting into before we take on this cooking challenge. And I really respect him for it. And of course, nice linen shirt. Can't get that soapy, so just respectfully had to take that off for the sake of the clothing. Fresh cut fries, good seasoning. Spin the eggs, of course, essential step there. Excellent grip. To be fair, it do be a good looking burger. It is a juicy burger. He did not lie. Now, if you guys were anything like me, you're sitting there thinking, man, that's an awesome video, but I really like superheroes. I wish there was a cool crossover of superheroes and over-sexualized cooking. Boy, do I have the video for you. We've got Batman in the kitchen. Why are they all so aggressive with the ingredients? What about treating the ingredients with care? Of course, any good chef tastes his ingredients as he's going through the process to make sure it's good. Excellent dedication to the craft here. I really appreciate it, not only for making sure that you're delivering the flavors that you want, but also for giving me such an incredible image to use in my thumbnail. Still extremely aggressive with that. Oh, he's feeding it to me. That is so kind. A true superhero. Oh, and flowers. Looks like it's dinner with a date. How kind. That's awesome. That was the full experience. All right, we've got another one from the Donut Daddy here, since he did so great the first time. Already learning from the last one, making sure that the shirt is already off for when he has to do the cleaning later. Excellent forward thinking. Love to see it. Don't know if I love to see that though. Oh, you know what? I was a little confused because in the description he said, "One taste and you'll be on your knees, hashtag churro." Quite a bold claim, but it seems like he is delivering in this one. All right. Oh, okay. This feels slightly, how do I say, unnecessary to me, but I've never claimed to be a chef, so maybe there's some very crucial point in testing the viscosity. Oh, yeah, an egg in the pocket. Everybody does that. There's nothing I hate more than when I'm in the kitchen. It's like, oh man, I really wish I had an egg right now. And I have to go all the way over to the fridge, take one out of the carton and bring it back. Like, why would you ever do that when you can just keep one on you all the time? That's genius. I'm doing that from here on out. Really just curious what that, like the orange bit is at the top there. I can't find it. Okay, it seems like I'm the one doing something wrong because every single one of these overly sexual food videos is getting millions of views. Is that how you get views these days? Do you just take ordinary, mundane tasks and overly sexualize them so that all the horn dogs click on it? Welcome back to Sensual Editing with Nilman. Today we're going to be editing a nice clip together. The first thing I like to do when I'm editing a nice big clip is to really zoom in. It's important for me to get nice and up close and personal with all the clips that I'm working with in my timeline. The next thing I do is go over and select the hand tool. Then I like to gently massage the clip. I like to make sure that every clip in the timeline feels respected, comfortable, and ready for the editing process that's about to take place. I also make sure that I give attention to the beginning or shaft of the clips. It's important that they never feel neglected. Now, to begin the editing process, I like to grab the razor tool to cut down on some of the unnecessary content. You'll notice here we have quite a bit of B-roll, stuff that we don't really need, more so getting in the way. It could make the clip feel uncomfortable, so we just like to get rid of the excess. So I just take my razor tool and cut right up here towards the front or tip of the clip, and then I just remove it. I know some of you might feel alarmed about removing parts of the clip, but I promise this is an extremely normal editing move in European countries. Swapping to Instagram now. Nice, wholesome pizza making video. Let's get it.
Thin crust or classic crust and make it better. Start by reorganizing the pepper. All right, now that everybody's here and listening, if you take a bag of flour and soak it in a 5-gallon bucket of diesel.
What do we need flour in a 5-gallon bucket for to make a pizza? I'm a little taken aback here, but we are going to proceed cautiously. He does seem like a nice, knowledgeable man though, so we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt and just continue on.
Diesel fuel for a couple of hours and you pull it out and let it dry for a couple days. You can take a fireworks fuse and put down in the bag of flour.
Days? This man's dedicated.
And when you light it, you essentially have C4. Now you put ball bearings or nails.
Okay. Oh, man. Not a good look. Not a good look. Guys, honest mistake. I'm sorry. I don't watch stuff like that. Like, I don't know why that's in my algorithm. Like, I don't look at how to do with that kind of stuff. That's not me. Like, don't go around like reporting this video or nothing. You know, don't go around telling people I do that, because like I don't. Like, there's people that do that, but those people are not me. We're different. All right. After watching videos that looked wholesome, that ended up teaching me how to make weapons, now I'm gonna watch a video from a guy that looks like he might teach me how to make weapons in hopes that he doesn't do that.
Cooking with Unk! Cooking with Unk! Cooking with Unk!
I no longer think that Unk is going to teach me how to make a weapon, so I'm happy. That's just so cringy. Like, you can't just twerk online. Like, as a dude, like, that joke is so overdone. You know, there's an important sense of responsibility that comes with an online presence that you just completely throw out the window with immature actions like this. Oh.
Where the fuck is it coming from?
It's like he's in a really low budget Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
An egg!
Rookie mistake, man. Should really be keeping those in your pocket. Okay, now we've devolved into just not even food anymore. It's just nails.
Without any milk.
What difference would the milk even make? Oh, he's really going for it. Okay, that was impressive and all, but I'm still just kind of confused about the whole milk thing. Like, does the milk make it easier? Something a lot of you might not know about me is that I'm actually a chemistry major, so I love science and I love the scientific method. So we're gonna do a little experiment here. I went ahead and got myself some nails, and we're just gonna see how this goes. So instantly, I'm having a lot of difficulty chewing them, but I did bring some milk to see if that really does help out. Okay, guys, we're going to call the results of that inconclusive. I'm actually going to call the video here. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I hope to see you all in the next one. No man out. To the hospital. It was just a joke. Relax, liberals. It was some hot sauce.